Okay, well behind me here is a 1992 Malibu Euro F3. It's actually a boat that was built in California and imported to Australia 2 years before we started making Malibus in the factory here behind me. We actually came across this boat at one of our dealers down in Melbourne, and it was traded in on a brand new Malibu, and we thought we'd get a hold of it and do a bit of a refurbish job and put it in make it a little bit of a keepsake in our museum just for the sake of nostalgia. Alright, well we'll start from the outside and work our way in. The gel coat on this boat looks like she's had a bit of a hard time. It's been driven up the beach a couple of thousand times looking at that keel, so we're going to rub that back, give that a bit of a spray and a polish, and then slowly work our way around the boat. It's a little bit what's called chalky because it's had a lot of sunshine and probably not a lot of TLC, so we're going to really work that back, cut it back and give it a nice cut and polish to get it back nice and shiny. All the decals off, we'll get some new replacements for those. And as we work our way around to the back, like even things like the old original teak platform that's been on there from day one, same thing, she's seen a bit of daylight, we'll sand that back, get a little bit of Scandinavian teak oil in there, bring that back to new, get a lot of these fittings off and just give it a really good scrub, bring her up to brand new. Once we've got the outside started and perhaps 3/4 done, we'll move to the inside, and there's a fair bit of work to be done in here. To be honest, for a 92 model, it's really not that bad, but a bit of a fracture here, it's had a bit of a hard time here, stereo's falling out, the instrumentation, the lenses and that have gone, so we'll find some replacements for them. And then the interior in general, people love standing on boat seats, even though they're designed for backsides. Eventually the stitching will give way, so we'll probably re-stitch, or actually reupholster, just about the whole boat. The carpet itself still looks in pretty good nick, so a good jet wash there might bring that up to new, but we'll pull all these panels out, re-trim them, and once again, she'll look like brand new. Last but not least is the trailer. Often gets neglected because we're always out having fun in the boat and we tend to just leave the trailer up on the shore and not worry about it. From a safety perspective, we need to go across the whole braking system to make sure that that still functions properly. And then it looks like this one's seen a little bit of salt water and doesn't appear to be galvanised, so we've got a bit of cancer here that we're going to need to cut out, perhaps even replace the whole thing. We're anticipating that this whole project may take in the vicinity of 50 odd hours. Obviously it depends on if you've got the right sort of tools and equipment. Obviously we've got plenty of it in that shed behind us and a lot of very qualified guys, but we're going to do it bit by bit. 50 hours is probably a fair guess, but stick around next week, we'll start to pull at the bits and see if we're close to the money.